Hi guys, I'm back for more fun with you. What's up? Everybody hear me? Everybody ready for more fun? Of course you are. Okay, I'm on. That's right. The entertainment is here. Get ready for some fun. Just so you know, I looked at my videos and on one of them, there was like 100 and something views. So you guys might want to get my signature now because might become a YouTube star overnight. Okay, the lesson hasn't started yet, so hold on. If it's glitchy, just give it a second. Error, error. Okay. All right, we are gonna review adverbs today. Um, and then we're going to do some work in our book. Um, and then I'm gonna have you do some work in your book on your own. And then we'll go over it tomorrow to see how you did. Okay? So we're going to review what we talked about yesterday, do some practicing, then you're going to practice with me, then you're going to practice on your own, then we're going to practice, then we're going to check tomorrow, see how we did. So remember, I'm just going to keep going because if it's in and out, if it gets really bad, I'll restart the video, but Miss Palmer always says right when I start a video over is when I usually come back, so I'm going to try to stick it out. So remember an adverb. I'll try to move it. If you look at an adverb, remember, I don't have my pink board, okay? An adverb describes a verb, mostly adjective or another adverb, okay? Remember our adverb questions are how often, when, where, and to what extent, okay? Mostly describes a verb. So I'm going to move us over a little bit. So you're going on a ride. Just moving the computer over. All right. So that you can see my whiteboard a little bit better. So what we're going to do is practice a few sentences that are in your book. So if you up your book to page 185, we're going to practice some sentences that are in your book. So go to page 185. Whee! Okay, 185. So you could be, I have to adjust my book and my board. 185. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to practice finding adverbs. Remember, a clue for adverb finding is a lot of times um, it is ends in ly, but not always. But that is a good clue. But the first thing you're always going to do is you're going to find your verb first. You're going to underline your verb 2 times, just like you would normally. Then you're going to circle your adverb. Okay. Then we're going to write the question that we think the adverb answers. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So these are our first 3 that are in our book on page 185. All right. Everybody good? Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to move the board a little bit. So you might not see me, but that's okay. You're going to see the board. Okay. All right. So it says, man is wonderfully made by God. So what is, you're going to find my verb first. So what's the verb? And it's in your book. This is number 1 on page 185. What's my verb? What's my verb? Man is wonderfully made by God. Made. Okay, so you're going to underline made twice, but it's only part of the verb. There's another part. Has a helper. It's a small helper. Is. Very good. Is made. Is made. Okay. Now, do you see a word describing the words is made? That could be our adverb. Wonderfully. Very good. So we're going to circle wonderfully. This is what number one on your paper. Wonderfully. Now, what question? How often, to what extent, when, or where? We're on page 185. What question do you think if that we are wonderfully made? What question do you think this would answer? Whatever question do you think we'd put in the blank? Good. How? And then you could say to yourself, how are we made? We are made wonderfully. So that's how you use the question. How are we made? How is man made? Wonderfully. That's how you use the adverb. Okay. All right. Next one. The pine boards were cut here in our town. So what's my verb? Not boards. What's the action in the sentence? What's happening to the boards? Were what? Cut. Very good. Were cut. Okay. Do you see a word describing were cut? Were cut. Think about those questions. Were cut. Is there a question up there you could answer that's describing were cut? Not boards. Here. Yes. This is our adverb. And what questions is it answering? Is it's describing what? Where you cut the boards. Where did I cut the boards? I cut them here. This is what I was talking about yesterday with the where. Where did you cut the boards? Here. Where did I cut them? I cut them here. Okay, let's do the last one on the board. 4 pigeons descended softly onto the roof. Okay, what's my verb? What did the pigeons do? Good. Descended. Underline it twice. Okay. What's my adverb? What word describes descended? And it goes with this clue. Remember, I told you to look for this clue. Softly. Very good. Softly. Circle it. Okay. Now, what question can we answer that goes with descended? How? How did the pigeons land on the roof or descended? They descended softly onto the roof. How? How did they descend? Softly. Okay. How did they? Softly. Okay. So now I want you to look in 1, 2, and 3 in your book. I'm moving you again, so get ready. Ready? Hold on. Whee! There you go. Hi, nice to see you. Okay, so we did 1, 2, and 3. That's exactly how we're going to do the other ones. Okay? All right. So number 4. Uh, we could hardly see the distant star. What's my verb? Sure. What's my verb in number 4? See. Okay. See has a helper. Underline see twice, but see has a helper. Okay, number 4. Could. Good. Could see. Underline could see twice. Now, do you see a word that we should circle that is describing could see? Hardly describes how you could see. It's not going to be how. It's kind of like the obey one we did yesterday. If you want to look back at page 184, you could hardly see. So it's kind of like it's like it's the weird question that doesn't come up very much. What question do you think? If you could hardly see, is that how, where, when, to what extent? Yeah, to what extent could they see? They could hardly see. Okay, so that's like to what extent is like to what degree could they see? They could hardly see. They barely could see. So what to what extent is the answer for number 4? That's the question. All right, number 5. After many calls, the dog finally came. What's my verb? Jacob, stop. Miss Palmer, delete that. Jacob, you do it again. I'm talking to your mom. Came. Very good. Underline came twice. What word is describing came? When did the dog come? What word is describing came? Finally. Good, Gianna. Finally. So that's a time. Which word do we use for time? What question did I tell you yesterday was time? The dog finally came. So which word did we talk about was the question of time? Finally came. You don't underline or circle anything with the word dog. Dog doesn't matter because dog is the noun. Okay, when? When is the question you should put on the line? This is really hard to do while we are while we're on the not talking in real life. So, all right, everybody needs to say they're here because Miss Palmer's doing attendance and she doesn't know who's here and who's not. So just say your name one more time so Miss Palmer can write down so you get credit. So just say, who's here? Gianna here. Just do that while I'm talking, okay? So Gianna's here. Just do it one more time because we see 23 people are here, but we don't know who's here. If you don't say you're here, you don't get credit for being here. Just say your name. That's all you have to do. Okay. All right. Next one. We are on number 6. In the Arctic, blizzards occur frequently. Okay. What's my verb? Occur. Very good. Underline occur twice. Occur twice. And what word describes occur? What word describes occur? Frequently. Very good. Circle frequently. So what word, what question, how, when, where, how often, to what extent describes occur frequently? Not blizzard. Blizzard's a noun, so that doesn't have anything to do with what we're now. Not when, not how. You guys are close. Blizzards, it's kind of like how when we talked about when does it snow in Florida, what question did we use? It's the same question you're going to use for this one. Look back at page 180. Not to what extent. How often? Good, Sabrina. How often? And the Arctic blizzards occur frequently. How often do they occur? They occur frequently. So you're not saying like how do they happen? You're saying like when do they happen? They happen often. So it's a how often question. How often? All right, number 7. All right, all right. I want you to do 7 and 8 and 9. 7, 8, and 9 on your own right now. And then when you're done with 7, 8, and 9, tell me you're done. Okay? And then we're going to see how we did. So do 7, 8, and 9. And then when you're done, just say done so that we can check them. I'm not leaving you yet, but just do 7, 8, 9. Okay. 7. Okay. What is, it says he worked untiringly at his job. Jacob Stone. What is my verb? Just Jacob Stone. What's my verb in number 7? No. He worked untiringly at his job. What did he do, Jacob? Everyone else stop typing. Jacob, what did he do? He worked. Very good. Underline work twice. All right. Sabrina, what is the adverb that describes worked? Entirely. Very good. All right. What question are we using? If he worked untiringly, let's see, Lily, what's the question? If he worked untiringly, what question did you write? Lily. How? Very good. Good job, guys. All right. You better pay attention because you don't know who I'm going to call on. You guys have to pay attention now. All right. Number 8. The good shepherd searched everywhere for his sheep. All right. Let's see. Sammy, what's my verb at number 8? Good. Caleb, what is my adverb? Is Caleb on here? Oh, okay. Kansky, what's my uh adverb? Kansky, do you know the adverb for this one? Somebody want to help him out? Kansky, do you know? Anybody want to help him? What's our adverb here? Searched what? Harjani twins? Searched what? Everywhere. Yes, everywhere. That's what it should be. Search everywhere. And our question is where, right? You should have where. All right, number 9. Number 9. Um, you were on the wrong one, Cancy. We were on number 8. Number 8. Number 9. Zacchaeus joyfully received Jesus. What's our verb? Our verb, Belle. What's our verb in number 9? Belle. Gianna, what is our adverb in number 9? Good. Received. That's our adverb. Gianna, what's our adverb in number 9? Joyfully. Very good. And our question is how. That's what she should have for how. All right. So that's what you're going to do as if you haven't. The rest of the page you're going to be doing the same exact way. You're going to be underlining the verb twice. Make sure you watch out for helping verbs. Okay. Circling the adverbs. And then tomorrow we're going to check and see how we did with this, if you were paying attention or not. Before we leave, though, I will, what do you underline in number 9? Received. Received is your verb. Circle joyfully. All right, random fact about me. I'll keep it with Disney. Okay, so Cherith, you should be happy. All right, my favorite Disney cartoon movie is not Cinderella. It is the original Lion King cartoon. That's my favorite. If you watch this later, my favorite Disney cartoon is Lion King. All right. So you could do the rest of page 185, and I will see you guys at 2:30 to see you guys for a review for our science quiz tomorrow. All right. I will see you then. Bye.